abroad, but mostly what you do when you study abroad is you drink. And so that's what we were doing. We were there for 3 weeks, and we would go to different places. This is 17 years ago, so I look much, much younger. My hair is also much longer too. And these are the friends that I made when I was studying abroad. And the picture that's important is this one. The last picture to the right is called the izakaya. And the izakaya in Japan is similar to a hof in Korea. The hof in Korea is similar to a pub in England. And a pub in England is similar to a bar here in America. So there's, all of them, they serve food and they serve alcohol, but there's slight differences if you go to each one. So one night, my friends and I had gone out to a place called Shinjuku to go drinking. And then we came back to where we were living in Shibuya, and we were at izakaya and we ordered food. Anyone has ever been to Japan before? No? Alright, so you know in Asia, they actually serve small dishes. The dishes are very small, so we ordered several small dishes. And one of the things we ordered was fish. Now, as I told Anne, I'm originally from New Orleans. And in New Orleans, we have a lot of seafood. But it wasn't until I went to Asia that I actually got a fish that had the head and the tail attached to it. It kept the whole fish. And so that by itself was quite surprising to me. And the way it brings out the fish, and again, we had been drinking that night, but I noticed a movement on my table when I'm sitting there with my friends. And I remember this clearly. The first thing I thought was that I've been drinking way too much tonight because it seemed like there's something on my table that's moving. And I'm looking at it, and suddenly the fish on the table starts to flap. It starts flapping. And so my friends and I, we raised our hand and we called the waiter because we assume there's something wrong with this because there's a live fish on our table. And the waiter comes over and it's like a little smile on his face, and he does like this with chopsticks. And the way it works is that the fish has been filleted, so you literally eat the fish as it suffocates on your table. That's the actual meal. So you eat the fish alive. And that was my first kind of extreme meal in Asia about 17 years ago. So back to my point. When I named this book Blood Stew, my mind, which has been in Asia for so long, at this time I had been in Asia for 11 years, and I had so many different kind of meals, I wouldn't have thought that this title would be scary or horror. I expected intrigue, curiosity, excitement, but not horror. So that's my first meal, my first kind of